All right, this is the third example that I'm making, and in this example, what I'm going to be doing is trying to integrate text with the images, create a sense of dimensionality, and show that the text is really involved in the scene. All right, so what we're going to start out with is we've got our image. Now, I didn't do this on the last one. I forgot I forgot to set it up this way. So what I did it on the first one, did not do it on the second one. I'm going to do it on this one. What we're going to do is File, New. You want to create one that's going to be the right size. So print. If you want to go print size, you can go tabloid. If you want to go a little bigger than that, you can make it poster size. Now, tabloid is a taller rectangle. Okay, so it's narrower and tall. And then poster size is more like a standard piece of paper. It's bigger. It's 18 by 24. Okay, I like poster size. I'm going poster size. Next, I'm going to grab the whole image here, Control A to select. I just want the whole thing over here. And Control V to paste. Whoa, that's from pasted earlier. Let's go down back here. Control C to copy. Control V to paste. There we go. And I'm going to drag it. Oh, where do I want to leave it? Where do I want to leave it? Make sure you hold the Shift key so you're constraining the properties. I will leave a border around the top and bottom. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave a border on the side too. So if you watched my first video, you saw how I created masks using the selection tool. I'm going to do the same thing here to give myself some border on the top and bottom. I'm just going to go down. I've made my selection. So top and bottom, it's lined up along the sides. To get it on the side, I'm estimating they're about the same. Hit the mask tool, and now I've got a white border all around the side as well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start dropping my text in here. Okay, so I know this is going to be for business marketing. So I will go ahead and click there. I'm not sure why it came up like that. Business marketing. Type in white on white. That's why it's not showing. I'll hit the check mark, and then let's change the color to black. All right, business marketing. Okay, I'm still on this font that I was on earlier. Let's go ahead and increase the size. It's at 90 right now. Let's go to 200. Okay. And let's go ahead and get that lined up just over the middle. Business marketing. So just a big pow right across the top. Now here's where I want to start mixing in. So I could drop in a slogan, and let's go ahead and change the font first into something a little bolder. Let's try that one for now. We'll open the world to you. Okay, so that's slogan. I just kind of came up with that really quickly. So if you don't like it, don't go with it. Okay, and basically the main thing that I want to do is go ahead and actually you shouldn't be going with my logo anyway, or my slogan anyway. But what I'm going to do is position it in a way that it's going to, because I know what I'm trying to do here, which is hide it behind some of the buildings. Okay, I want to make it look like it's part of the scene. So obviously I can't make the Y come down below this building. Okay, so if I want to start, let's start right there. Okay, so I controlled plus to zoom in because I really want to see what I'm working with here. Okay, so I'm going to take the Y and the O and hide it behind this building right here. Okay, to do that, I'm going to create a layer mask. Now I don't want anything selected at this point. Okay, I just want to create a layer mask, and I'm going to go down here to the polygon lasso tool. If that's not visible, if you see something else in that spot, one of these other ones, you can click and hold and switch it to that. Now, which one you choose is going to depend on what you're trying to select. If you're trying to select a mountain, the lasso tool is probably going to work better. The lasso tool is a drawing tool. So I click and hold, and as long as I'm holding down, I will be drawing, and when I let go, it'll make a selection. Okay, Control D to deselect. For me, I'm trying to do straight lines. Okay, a straight line, the polygon lasso tool is one to go. This one, you click and I let go of the mouse, and now it's just going to form a line. When I click again, it's going to form the next point. What I'm going to do is just go around this building and select all the points there, like so. Once I've got that, it has a selection. Now, if you've never worked with masks before, which I hope you have, okay, you've got this mask that's created, and a mask is going to work with black and white. Okay, white is going to reveal, black is going to hide. Okay, so as you can see here, the black borders at the top and bottom, that's what it's hiding. Okay. So I'm going to just go to a paintbrush. Now, this is a paintbrush. This is a trap. It's not really a paintbrush. Okay, the history brush, it works different. We want the regular brush tool. You want to make sure you're working with a large enough brush, and I'm going to turn the hardness up to 100%. Okay, because I've got the lines there. Okay, and I want it on black. So black is going to be my foreground color. Now, when I paint here, it's going like this. Now, this won't work with an eraser. It looks similar to what you would do with an eraser, but it's not going to work with an eraser because text is vector based. You can't really erase vectors like this. Okay. Once I've got that done, Control D to deselect. Now that part's hidden. Okay. Now I want to hide the part of the U here. So I'm going to use the polygon again. Now, I know I don't have to do the whole building. Basically, I just need it wide enough that it's hiding the U. Okay, and then come back in with the paintbrush and paint again. And because it's got the selection, it's going to cut off right here. I can paint out here all I want, but the selection is keeping me from being able to paint out there. Control D to deselect. And now you can see part of that is hidden behind there. Okay, so I can zoom in here. Let's put the E behind this building. Okay, again, if you're doing something out of nature, you'll probably want to do the lasso tool instead of the polygon lasso. Okay, and the paintbrush, paint that part out. Okay, Control D. And let's put the R and the L behind this. Might work. It might be hiding too many letters. If you start to hide too many letters, people aren't going to be able to figure out what the words are. But at the same time, humans are pretty creative. We can kind of piece things together. Okay, so we'll see how it looks when I zoom out. Control 0 to zoom out. We'll open the, yeah, you can pretty much tell that's going to be world. You don't think it's going to open the word to you. You've got enough of the word you down here that it's forming. All right, so you can play around with that to get the effect that you want. Okay, again, if this one's right there, I can probably go and let's go ahead and hide the O here. And I may end up hiding too much. Okay, let's go ahead and, now this is another trick you can pull where you are selecting more than one thing. The only way this is going to work though is if you've got a setting up here that I have set, and that is right up here where add to or subtract from selections. I've got add to. So if I put in more, it's going to add more. So I come in here, and when I paint, it's going to paint that one up, and then I can move in and paint that one as well. Okay, that one I think is looking good, but I do want the W behind that one. So let's get this one last one. And then I think we're creating a little bit more dimensionality. And one of the reasons to do this is it really shows a little bit more work. It's more impressive to a client when you can create something that nobody else can. One thing that has hurt the graphic design industry is people just taking pictures and dropping words over the top of memes, for instance. A meme that has its place. The difference between that and design is design has some intent to it. It has, it takes a little bit more expertise. Okay, now one thing that you can do here, now that I look at this a little bit more, kind of intrigued by the way the O looks here. If I take and switch my color to white, and I'm still on that mask, you can tell that you're on the mask because the brackets are around it, and I paint in something like this. There we go. All right, I might play around with this some more. Let's go ahead and drop that polygon in here like so. And let's paint it back with black to hide that part. Okay, so it's like the O is kind of wrapped around the building. If it were a bigger O, it'd probably look better. Okay, but that's one way that you can handle it. You can play around with it a lot. You can do a lot of things with text. All right, so that wraps that up. Have fun with it.